Fish on, let's see what we got. Bream, we got one. That's a good bream right there. Hey everybody, so today I'm shooting a quick video on using crickets to catch bream. These are my hooks I'm using. I'm actually using the number 6 long shank mustads. Got a small weighted bobber. Got my hook, about to put a cricket on and see if we can locate these fish. Sometimes these fish are deep in this lake, sometimes they're right up on the bank. Just got to see where they're at today, but I'm hoping they're biting. It was pretty cool this morning, so I'm just gonna check it out and see what we've got biting today. Got my cricket, and I know y'all have seen me hook a cricket before. I turn him where he's belly toward me, and then I put the hook right under his thorax and go down and come out his abdomen. I don't know if I got that good on the camera or not, but that guy's still very much alive. Got his legs and everything moving, got his front moving. So we're gonna throw him out there. There we go. All right, that cricket has launched. So let's see what happens. He's probably about 3 or 4 feet out there where he is right now. So we'll move him up a little bit, give him a second, see if they see him. And what I usually do, throw out there and just kind of work it a few feet, let it sit back down and work it a few more till I find where some are at. And this lake's down, looks like about 2 feet right now, so they may not be where I usually catch them, but see if we can't find a couple of them. There's one. And he's on. All right. Fish on. Let's see what we got. And this may be the only video you ever see without my beard and mustache. I messed up my mustache shaving the other day, so I trimmed it off and I'm gonna grow it back. That's a pretty decent little bream. Not gigantic by any means, but good fish. He's hooked right in the lip. That's good. And so we will be turning him loose. And that's what I got. Thorax, down through the body, out through the... There are some pretty good sized bream in here, so see if we can't find. There he is. Letting this drag a little on this micro. Never get these bream in. Alright, let's see what we got. Well, that's a little bit bigger one. You can see he's a little bit bigger in size. And I don't know if y'all noticed, but I use those extra long shank hooks, and this is why, because sometimes these bream, when they're hungry, will inhale it. I don't know how many of you have seen these little hook removers, but when you got a deep hooked bream, you take this little tool, looks like this, and I'm gonna follow that hook down in him. All right, so you get the line on this little thing, so you slide that little tool down in there. And these are my crickets, compliment a happy hooker. Another one up. There he is, ready to go. One thing you always want to inspect is your cricket. Make sure that he still has his abdomen, because that's what they really are after, is the abdomen on them. They once they bite that off, they hardly will bite them. If they're really in a frenzy, or you got a bunch of small ones, they'll bite just the legs and head, but most of the time they're looking for that gut. That's what they're after. All right, we got another fish. I don't know how big he is, but we'll get him in here and check him out. This little Zebco thinks he's big. bit bigger fish. He's hooked right in the front, which is what we want. That's a good brim right there. And that's how I unhook them. I always put my thumb or my fingers on that top fin so it's not sticking up, and then just pull the hook out. And if I had a little split shot on this bobber would probably stand up, and then it would just slip under. But with it laying down like that, sometimes makes it easier for me to tell something's messing with it. I like the float bobbers too that are long, stand way up when something messes with them and they lay flat. But the split shot would also get the cricket down faster. Sometimes you're just waiting on that cricket to sink. And I'm just letting the wind kind of blow it down through there. See if anybody sees it. I'm at about 2 feet there, and I think probably that water right in there is 3 or 4 foot deep. So we're not right at the bottom. I might slip that bobber down just a little bit, see if we get a better bobber. So I'm going to adjust this bobber and push the bottom and just slide it up about another foot from where my hand was. So we're going to go a little deeper this cast. Cricket's ready to go. A lot of times if they chew on that cricket at all, when you go to make the next cast, he'll just come off anyway. So when they're biting good, you can go through 100 crickets pretty quick. Got one on. Let's see what we got. Looks like a little better fish. Trying to put up a little fight. Yep. Another nice fish. Hooked right in the lip like we want. Good fish. Get him back out there. All right, let's get one more. We'll call it. I can sit here and do this for days. I love catching brim. It's fun. This is what you need to teach kids on. And today was a little bit slow even for kids, but still, get them hooked on brim. What I used to do when I taught kids at camp to fish was I got them to catch 10 or 15 brim, and then we'd put them on a big bobber and a big circle hook and try and catch them a 5 to 10 pound catfish. There he is. Nice little brim. He got a little dirty coming in. Get him back in there. Now, and I call brim and bluegill synonymous, so I know they're different species and we got lots of different kinds of brim and bluegills, but anyway, whatever you call him, that's what he is. Panfish. That's a good name for him. Well, that's the last one for today. We're going to get out of here and see y'all soon. Stay tuned, and if you like my videos on my channel, please subscribe and like. If you love fishing, please subscribe.